I'm going to just go into a little bit more detail on this process of making the video, because I left out a stage at the beginning and I want to just explain that. Once you've taken your videos on your cell phone and you plug in your USB cable, when you swipe down from the top to get all the options on your cell phone, you should get a message that looks something like this. And it'll say Android system charging this device via USB. In other words, it's plugged into the laptop and it's now charging the phone. But you need to click on that because you need to see the options that are available. So when you click on it, you're going to get something like this that will say USB preferences, and instead of wherever it is, you need to say, let's use this USB for file transfer. Click on that. Now once you've done that, on your computer you'll see your phone. Mine is a Mi A2, and you'll see a whole lot of files there. The one I think you need to look at is this one at the bottom that says DCIM. Why it's called that, I don't know, but that's just the way it is. And if you go into DCIM, you'll see another set of menus, and the one which we're looking for is the one that says camera. When I click on the camera one, I'll see my latest images, photos that I've taken, and I'll also see my latest videos, which is what we're looking for here. So, and once you have those, I'll show you just now how you can then drag your video clips into your Shotcut. So let's look at Shotcut now, and we'll open it up. I think I've made it a shortcut. Here it is here, a shortcut to Shotcut. And we're just going to open it up. And the first thing I forgot to tell you, of course, this is what it looks like when you open it up. On the left here, you'll see playlist, filters, properties, export, whatever. You need to click on playlist. And then when we open up our files that we got just now, we can then drag these files, I've got 4 of them here, into the playlist. So I hope that's a little bit clearer. I didn't explain that properly last time. Alright, so now we've got our 4 clips. The one is the main clip, and again I'm going to drag that down to the timeline so we can start working on it, and I'm going to watch it. I use the space bar, by the way, to start and stop the videos. It just makes it very easy. So if you're doing your piece to camera, not really interested in all of this.
Microphone on the cell phone can pick up your voice clearly. I'm going to take you.
So let's make it somewhere there. I'm going to take you. Again, split at playhead. So I've split it there, and that first part, which I don't want in my video, click on the right mouse button and remove it. It's gone. And again, going to the end, if I click up here, and you click up in the black, by the way, to navigate in this, well, not black, that sort of grey area there.
Foggy. So those are some of the features of the Haval H1.
And there we are. And I'm going to stop it about there, and I'll do exactly the same thing. I'll split it, and that last little bit, again, right click and remove. It's gone. So now I've got the video that I'm going to work with.
Through a couple of the features. This is a WA.
Now before we go any further, I'm going to do 2 things. The one is I'm going to detach the audio. So again, right click and then detach the audio. So now I've created at the bottom here an audio track, and that track I'm going to lock. And I'm going to do another thing. I'm going to mute. See the little loudspeaker here? I'm going to mute my video track. So anything on video is just going to be video. And my audio track at the bottom is that pure audio of me talking. So
M4, it's now called a Haval H1. It's exactly the same car. A couple of nice features. The headlights.
He mentions the headlights, so I swipe that down, and I'm going to put the headlights in there.
For example, you can change the angle of the headlights up and down. There's a little wheel on the dashboard that allows you to compensate for heavy passengers or heavy weight at the back of the car that would raise the lights. Also, the car has got reverse
radar, so again, that little clip I'm going to drag it into there. I'm going to say overwrite.
Radar, so you'll see the reverse radar sensors, which are on the back of the vehicle in question, and then it has both
front and rear fog lights. So I'll wipe that, put that in there.
and rear fog lights, which is a very nice feature, especially in Mitty or fog over. So those are some of the features of the Haval H1 GWM M4.
And we're done. The video is complete. It's been trimmed. I've got my 3 cutaways. I've muted the audio there so you don't hear all of this background noise, and I've just taken my audio track and put it at the bottom, and I think we're ready to roll. So we say export video, and again, if we're going to put it on YouTube, excuse me, we're going to click on YouTube, and I'll say export file, and this one I'll call GWM version 2, and we're going to save it just like that. And at the top right, you'll see it's busy saving 1%, 2%, 3%, etc. And when it's saved, that video you can watch, of course, or you can then upload that video to your collection on YouTube. And believe me, the quality, I've tried it, the quality will look excellent. All right, hope that's a clear explanation.